Hello, welcome back to the Spire of Ages, in Nethergate Resurrection of all things. Just finishing up exploring this floor here. Hasn't been too much going on here, but I guess it's just the introduction to things to come. Yeah, the C word. Oh. A little bit more. I've probably done this as in the same thing that it does, the other one does, but I don't know. Bash it! Is this any good? Blessed Steel Helmet? I already checked helmets recently, but 12.5. It's basically the same. Crystal, yeah, there's another crystal wand. I mean, even without the armor, it's still better than whatever. Better than what she has, I guess. Yep. Yeah, whatever. Because what does it do? 3 to 12 plus 1 to 4 skill and 2 levels of dexterity. There's a lot going on there. Oh, that's also 2 levels of dexterity. But yeah, obviously a lot better. So... what do you mean? You have no idea how to use it? Why does Bob know? Do you need this armor to be able to use it? What if I take it off? Does he not know then? Yes. What would happen if... Here you go, Bob. Enjoy that. Hey, Coot. Will this break the game? Maybe. I'm gonna have to test it to see if it works. Hey guys, do you want to be my test dummies? Can they both use them? Silac, alarmed by your sudden attack of madness, sends a horde of fairy guards to disarm and imprison you until you return to your senses. Unfortunately, by the time you're feeling sensible and ready to return your adventures, the final typo. The Romans attack the spire. They don't even let you out of the cell before they kill you. They just stick spears between the bars. Oh. Whoa! Well, since the attack went through, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it works. So there you go, I've cheated. Right there. Oops. Hopefully, anyway. Cheatingly equipped. Hello? There I am. Equipped something I'm not supposed to. Right, I think that's everything here by the look of it. That I can reach anyway right now. So let's go back to those stairs. And head up in the world. See what's going on the second floor. Wait, oh. Wait, what? Why is the gate closed now? And why isn't the other one open instead? Oh, where am I? Why do I have to go all the way around to pull a wheel? Why can't the guard do it? Silac is waiting for me to open the Nethergate. Why don't you help? Yes, do the wheel. You wheel, you deal. Where am I? What a journey. Okay, it was the same one. Did it open this one? No, I guess I can only go up this one. You reach the second floor of the Spire of Ages. It's even more beautiful than the first floor, which is saying quite a bit. There are massive gleaming marble halls, one after another, as far as you can see. There is one thing missing though, guards. There's nobody here, and you hear no signs that anyone besides you is on this floor. All you can hear is the persistent, bone-vibrating hum of the portal above you. Oh, excuse me, it's a gate, not a portal. A nether one at that. Iron. This bolt of cloth, they're quite nice looking, but no. Not nice enough. I'm gonna hold on to an amber as well. Share the items out among the group. We all get a piece of the glory. Are these naff helmets? Somehow I saw a sack of whatever it is. What is it? Sack of green. A sack of goblin. Or sack goblin or something. Oh. Ravage life could be useful. Put those on Bridget again. What's in here? Why do I have to bash all these doors open? Be helpful instead. Spire of Ages. Right, what's this? 2 Nethergate. Okay, we're not going to go that way then. It's so important that they had to have 2 signs side by side, just to make sure you really don't miss it. Is this Silac right here? There he is. Well, we're not going to talk to him yet either, are we? Yeah, probably. We might as well. Yeah, let's talk to them before we do this. Who's that next to him? Shra. Shra. You meet Silac's assistant. She is working on a long, involved series of calculations on the back of a scroll when you interrupt her. I am Shra. She seems to be distracted. Yeah, I know. She just told me she's doing stuff. She is eager to return to her calculations. What is your job? I am Silac's assistant. How do you assist Silac? I do things for him. For example, I'm resolving this. She holds up the worksheet. I need to help him because he has been so tired, and I'm very, very busy. So I'm going to continue talking to you instead. Why is Silac tired? Because he's old. The weight of his people's hopes has rested on his shoulder. Only one of them, not his shoulders. For centuries, I only hope the Nethergate can open before he crumbles. Can you tell me about the gate? Ask Silac of that. He has been waiting for you. And... are you always busy? I will be free when Silac is at work opening the Nethergate. I will have more time to speak with you then. Yo, I'm not going to come back and talk to you again then. You alright, Silac? At last you come face to face with Silac. Fairy genius and inventor. Like all of his kind, everything about him looks very young except for his eyes. They speak volumes about how many centuries he has seen, and how tired he has become. I am Silac, he says, in a weary voice. Welcome to the Spire of Ages. It is a pleasure to meet you at last. I have arrived. He knows. It is good. I have been waiting for you, Chosen. I have been waiting for you to bring the artifacts I can use to open the Nethergate. Why was I chosen? Which one? There's 5 of us. Why were you my hand-selected champion? A good question. Now at last I can tell you why. I can tell you the tale of the Nethergate. Go on. It only took us like 100 hours to get here, as in 50, as in I don't know. You see, our time, the time of my kind, is past. The humans own the world now. Fucking great. For centuries we've been hiding. Soon there will be no places left to hide. That is why I decided to find a way for us to escape. How do you plan to escape? We need to escape this world. We need to escape the humans. Can I come with you? Honestly. Can I come with Hasara? Was that her name? The Drake. That is why I created the gate. It is a magical device which I will use to send my kind to a faraway world. In a faraway time. There we can live in peace and never see a human again. Sounds lovely. No, there's some nice humans. I'm sorry. Everyone watching my video right here, obviously. If you've gotten this far in the playthrough, you're probably nice. Maybe. Hopefully. If you're not, go away. No, don't. However, before we could go, I needed to find a destination. A destination? Where could we go? Where could we live? To find a place, I let the other end of the Nethergate float free, drifting among times and places unimaginable to you. It's like the bloody moon gates in Ultima. I wonder if it was at all inspired by moon gates. I don't know, probably not. I watched and I saw things you could not possibly imagine, things of wonder and horror. At one point, and this is the part that concerns you, I saw a future. What future did you see? I saw me in the future, in a later time, opening the gate and letting my kind through. Well, if I attack anyone here, I get put in prison, and the Romans come along and ruin everything, so clearly that future is fake, and not set. So I don't know how you saw it. I saw myself in triumph. There were humans there, several of your kind, and several Romans. I saw that I could succeed by finding you. Oh wait, you saw this future. Okay, never mind. He's from the past, I guess. So you set out to find me personally? Yes, I had to find you and bring you here. That is how you became the Chosen. Through magical and mundane inquiries, I found out your name and the names of your opposites. How did the Romans find out the names of their Chosen? The names of the Romans I let slip to the poor doomed crones, making it seem like I feared them, knowing the crones would bring the Romans here. At the same time, I had Chief Cartumnus bring you to Shadowvale. Thus, by peering through the gate, I learned that bringing you all here would make it my destiny to succeed. Oh, so we're just pawns, basically, for your desires. And that is why you are the Chosen. You were chosen by the future, and by fate. Silic watches you calmly, while most of the fairies in the tower are in a state of near panic as their great work nears completion. Their master is remarkably serene. Was there anything else here? No, absolutely not. I have brought the 3 artifacts. Ah yes, the 3 artifacts. I am in their presence at last. All they need is to be placed around the Nethergate, and then I can begin the opening. You are probably wondering what these items are for. The answer is control. What sort of control do you need? Once the Nethergate is open, it needs to be held open. This requires amazing concentration, and not even I am capable of maintaining that mental effort for long. These 3 items are special because they are intelligent. How can these objects be intelligent? Each of them contains a fragment of the spirit of one brilliant, powerful being. They will focus their will on the gate and hold it open, so that the she may walk through to the lands beyond. Will the gate be used soon? Be patient, your people's reward will be given soon enough. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, depends what day it is, or maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't know how long this is going to take. The artifact, and before that can happen, the artifacts you bear must be placed. It is most important that I tell you about the placement. What will your reward be exactly? Our reward be? I've got to ask that first. I do not care for the Romans. Your boons for your helping me will be a pair of gifts, which will protect you from their kind. I can't tell you what those weapons will be. Oi, you didn't say weapons, so you've already let slip too much. Will be, first you must place the unique items you bear. Where shall I place the artifacts? You must position the artifacts on 3 pillars around the gate upstairs. You may have some difficulty with this, but I am sure you will prevail. When that is done, I shall ascend and perform the final ritual. The crown must be set onto the north pedestal. The skull must be set onto the southwest pedestal. Should I make a note of this? Probably. Crown on... wait, no, they're key items. Just in case it gives me a choice. Skull on southwest. Eye on southeast. Oh, you take note of all this. Okay, I guess the game took note of it itself. Probably. Oi, get out of the way, Streamlabs. You plonker. What difficulty should I expect? These artifacts are, well, they are intelligent and they will resent our attempts to harness them. It may take some will to place them on the pedestals, however, I am sure you will succeed. If they resent us using them, how do we know they're going to focus on the portal long enough to let us go through? I guess against their will. Can you tell me about the crown? The crown of the Lost Warriors was passed down among the kings and queens to rule the first humans to arrive on this isle. They were huge, towering men and women. And the strength of their spirits infuses the item still. Tell me about the skull? I'm going to change his voice to the geezer, because I don't like doing this voice. That belonged to one of the greatest of the Fomorian kings, considering the weird items he's made as well, Silex pants and stuff. He probably has a changing voice. He's got the Silac voice modulator. That belonged to one of the greatest of the Fomorian kings. His strong will and obstinacy will be of great use in keeping the portal open. Tell me about the eye. Cathrak was the first lord of Castle Aifdoc. His brilliance and attention to detail made his kingdom a mighty one. So great was his will to always watch over Shadowvale that his spirit became the grisly relic you carry. I am ready to begin. Then proceed upstairs and hurry. The Romans are coming as they must. Okay, he was almost done anyway. So I could have kept the voice up. Strength 200. Oh, what? Oh, dearie me. Guess you can never get in there. Maybe. Probably. Not that again. What's that spell? Loads of money. Probably. Oh, this is just open now magically. Whatever, I don't want to be down there. Wait. What's that down there? Possibly something, but I don't care. Oh, you stopped caring about the game, you just want it to be over. No! The Nethergate test. Oh, here we can find the alpha version. 3 runes must be obtained if you are to be allowed to depart. Oi. Let me in then. The runes of virtue. God, I loved Ultima 4. In case I didn't mention it already, I live streamed a playthrough of Ultima 4. The dungeons and the combat got a little bit tedious, but just a great game overall. Played the Master System version, because the DOS version is a little bit too primitive for me, having to press every bloody letter of the keyboard to do things. And the Master System version looked better as well, because it had colour. And the dungeons were better, apparently, in that version. I think in the DOS version they're all first person and stuff, and made of lines. So it would have been difficult to navigate, or whatever. Nethergate construction and development. Oh god, I guess it's just railroading me for now. No exploration allowed. I don't remember what it was like for the Romans. Where's this going? You find another one of those strange glowing doors, and the fairies are so fond of making. You try to get close to this one, but an invisible force pushes you away. You can't see anything through it. Wait, what about the rest of this floor? Where am I? Is this the land? You have reached the highest level of the Spire of Ages. This Nethergate, the Nethergate is to the south. You've never seen it, but you can feel it. The power in the air is starting to make you feel like you're going mad. Even though it has not yet been fully opened, the gate still contains a huge amount of power. The air is sharp and electric, like an enormous storm is about to break out at any moment. Is it going to be very cool to see? Have we got final supplies here? No, we've got trash. Endless trash. We've got a lamp too for some reason. Lamp? Oil? Bombs? Oh no, lamp, oil, ropes, bombs, that was it. Emergency treatment storage. Bash it. Bash it in. Heckin' heck. Healing elixir, who's got how many? 5, 5, 4, 5, 6. So you can clearly have one. And Bob can have one too. There you go, it was an emergency. From here you can see the Nethergate. No, I can't. Let me see it. I've come all this far, all this way. It's enormous, a ring of huge polished standing stones in the middle of... Oh, this is it. In the middle of the ring, a fire burns, a constant fire of lightning and ozone, ready to devour anything that comes close. There is a huge open walkway around the gate. The area is empty, and yet not empty. You see multitudes of shades, of fairies, of goblins, of Fomorians, of many other creatures barely perceptible, superimposed on each other, waiting. Beyond the shades there is nobody else here. Probably nobody comes up here and exposes themselves to the energies of that thing unless they have to. Ringing the gate are 3 bare pedestals. Everyone's waiting, no doubt, for you to place the artifacts. What? Oh, where is it? Oh, it's up there. Ooh. Hey, they're from something else. I don't know if they were in Geneforge too. It's alright. Spiderweb Software games are no stranger to reusing assets. It's got to be done as a small indie company. Especially back then. When did this game come out? I don't know. Blessed Cloak 6. Is it any good? Yes. What's that? The 0 AD equivalent of a nice warm jacket. Oh. Have we even got any? Yeah, we've got one good cloak throughout the whole game. Well, it's something, so... This cabinet contains several robes, not unlike the robes you've seen some of the residents of the Spire wearing. They're pretty bulky, so you leave them behind. What? And carrying big suits of like chain and plate mail and stuff isn't bulky. Same again. Same again, Bob? Yeah, I think so. Stones. Oh, I'll take that. Probably make some potions before I go up there, maybe, I don't know. Sounds like a good idea. B. Tool storage. Doesn't sound like something I want. I wouldn't quite call a bar of iron tools, but tongs! That is a tool. And a god among them. Well, it seems like I'm going to have to go in the middle. I kind of don't want to this part, but oh my god, more. How many we got now? 6, 6, 5, 6. Okay, there you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. More energy elixirs. Poison elixirs for no reason. No point in that item existing unless there is a way to use them that I'm not aware of. D, P, A. Rocks. I am a kobold, so I appreciate the offer. Is this deli sandwiches? Why? How random. There's a bunch of deli sandwiches up here. I guess you gotta take those through the Nethergate too. Right, well, I guess we better head up there and have a look. Because it's too early to end the part. Ta-da! So much for having difficulty doing this. I don't see any dangers. Let's just circle it first, make sure we're uncovering everything. Okay. Who is that? Oh, it's a pedestal. Look at it. Even in its current state, walking into the maelstrom of energy without protection would probably mean an instant, messy death. On the other hand, it might transport you to a new paradise, a land of joy and limitless wonder. I'm going. Fuck this. You walk into the Nethergate portal without proper preparation or protection. Zap. A few moments later, it spits out a cloud of grey dust, which up until recently was you. That doesn't look like dust. It looks like... Calm down! It looks like I don't know. You reach the pedestal where you're supposed to place the Eye of Cathrak. Oh. I wish the game wouldn't hold my hand and let me do it instead. You remove it from your pack. It's starting to feel icy cold and slippery. Do you place it? Yes. As you approach the pedestal, struggling to keep your grip on the now very slippery eye, it suddenly shoots out of your hands. It lands on the floor, bounces twice, and then rolls off to the north. What? What are you doing? You spot the Eye of Cathrak. It's rolled off into a corner. As you approach it, though, it rolls off on its own power. It rolls off its own power. Oh, that does make sense. The rather agile eyeball weaves through your legs and shoots off to the east. Hello? Is this actually the east? Where is it? Has it gone down the edge? Or if you made a mistake and it's actually the west? Nope. Hello? Did you go down here? Yes. You find the Eye of Cathrak hiding behind two tall towers of rough quartz. You try to surround it, but once again it's too fast for you. It rolls off to the south, moving with remarkable speed. What's the point? Is this final boss chase? At last you've cornered the Eye of Cathrak. Mischievous little scamp. You see it there in the corner, quivering nervously. You move in carefully, step by step, blocking all possible routes of retreat. The eye feints to the north and rolls west, right into your waiting hands. After a long, sweaty, surreal chase, you have regained the Eye of Cathrak. What's to stop it from just rolling off the pedestal when I place it, then English is failing me. You reach the pedestal, yes, place it again. The eye starts to get slippery again as you approach the pedestal. You've learned your lesson the last time. You keep it cupped in your hands until you have it over the velvet pad, and then carefully let it go. The eye is now in position. Right, next! I'm going to have to chase the bloody skull as well. Or is it going to talk to me? Hey, how you doing? This is the pedestal where you're supposed to place the skull of stone. It's starting to feel very heavy. It'll be a relief to unload it. Do you put it on the pedestal? Yes. Ah! As you try to place the artifact on the pedestal, it suddenly grows extremely heavy. It falls to the floor with a rocky thud. As you try to lift it again, it speaks. Oh god, it is talking. What you do to me? Its voice is low and crude. I no want help, it bad thing. All we things die when gate go open. What do you mean, all things die? Have I been duped? I know duty though, I deal with you. You give wine, I help you. Oh, fairy wine, I guess. Good job I did hold on to some, but there was some down there. What if I drank all the fairy wine I came across? You have an amphora of wine with you, do I? I guess it means the fairy wine. So you try to give it to the skull. You pour the wine into its mouth. It immediately leaks out of the bottom, staining the floor. Then the skull says, "Alright, that good." Its voice sounds slightly slurred. It's not heavy anymore. You pick it up. "I don't know," it says. "I still not want help. It seems confused. You take this opportunity to jump forward and place the skull safely onto the pedestal. When it realizes what you've done, it starts to roundly curse you out. Roundly? Yes, when you say fuck you, just make it sound more round than usual. It makes no difference though, it's there now. I guess it means roundly as in the skull is round. And the last one. This is the pedestal where you're supposed to place the crown of Lost Warriors. I saw Lust Warriors. I want to be a Lust Warrior. You set the crown down on the pedestal without incident. It makes a change. Now that it's in its proper place, you notice that it looks it looks a lot less ugly than it did before. Bloody hell. When you place the third artifact, you expect some sort of impressive effect. A magical explosion, or flames, or rays, or something. You're disappointed. All you see are the three objects sitting there, looking very small next to the enormous gate. Then, as you turn to leave, you see a procession of fairies. Silak and his assistant, Shra, are at the lead. Yeah. Followed by about a dozen guards, they ascend to the platform, walk over, and circle the glowing portal. Silak looks over at you. "Your work is almost done. When the gate is fully open, you and your people receive your reward. Now, stand back. The time for the opening has come. It will take a little while. Please don't stare directly into the light." Great, we're going to have to hold out. Silak raises his arms and begins to chant. It's a long, low monotone song. It goes on for several minutes, and then he stops. "One moment," he says. He leaves the platform and goes down the stairs to the north. What, you have to take a piss break? I guess. 1 minute later he returns. "Sorry, I had to deal with some Romans." He resumes the chant. It goes on for an hour, then 2, then 3. There is no visible change to the gate. You start to get bored. Then, as you begin to nod off, 2 things happen. First, the gate suddenly springs to life. A tower of shimmering, opalescent energy rises up in the middle of the stone circle. In the energy you can see strange shapes of people, of cities, of worlds. Then, from the lower levels of the spire you hear shouts of alarm and terrified battle cries. Uh-oh, the Romans are here. The Spire of Ages is under attack. Silak doesn't notice. He's concentrating on his chanting. Shra looks very concerned. She turns to you. "Do you hear that? It's as we expected. The Romans are attacking the spire. They know what we're trying to do, and they're attempting to stop us. You need to go down there and stop them so that the gate may be opened. The key is their commander. His name is Vibius. He is the one who has been leading the opposition to your efforts." Wait, is that maybe the default name of the main character if you make a Roman party? I kind of want to find out. Find him and kill him, and his soldiers won't know what to do or where to go. Before you go though, come speak with me for a moment. I can give you some assistance. Where are you? There. Okay, we'll speak to her next time. It's all coming to a head. Thanks for watching, goodbye. But before I go... Wait, I can't get to the title. Oh yes I can. Roman. Is it Vibius? No, it's Spurius. Publius Titus. What? Titus? And Aulus. Right, thanks for watching. See you next time.